Aries, what is going on? I hope you guys are doing really well. Let's jump right into your reading and see what Holy Spirit has to say for you today. Messages for Aries, please. We have fertility, throat chakra. We'll put that to the side. Movements, choices, and decisions, and destiny. Hello. Okay, so Aries, you are in. So far, all of my readings have been about love, and I'm not going to rule out love yet because fertility is definitely an Empress energy and she is fertile. So it could be talking about love, but this is so far what I'm seeing is that you're just fertile in general. I see that you speak your truth, you live your life in truth. You feel like you know who you are here, and I also get that with destiny. Just very like self-sufficient, just thriving in your own energy, and it looks like you have some choices to make and regarding romance, your spiritual growth, finances, all that stuff, abundance in general. So let's find out more on what we have for Aries. Fertility, please. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. That wasn't a flip, so we'll do that again. Fertility, please. Sorry, this deck is a bit tricky to shuffle. Strength. Okay, so you overcame something, a betrayal of some sort, sabotage of some sort. Somebody came for your neck, blindsided you. You did not see that coming, for sure. This was something that transformed you, kind of seeing people's true colors. And then, I don't want to focus too much on what they did to you because obviously this came from somebody that you were close to, somebody that you didn't expect to do this, someone that you allowed in your physical space or in your emotional, spiritual space, that it knocked you off your equilibrium here. But you obviously pulled it together and it showed you just how strong you really are. I want to say that this was kind of a spiritual upgrade kind of thing, to show you just how strong you really are. Fertility, please. Unless Holy Spirit wants to talk about this person, we're just going to move on because it happens to all of us. Okay, so because of this situation, it has made you very protective of yourself. Because I think that this person, King of Cups, so they came in all sweet as pie, maybe, being overly emotional, or I don't know. I think you had this impression that they were a King of Cups, like they were just like a very loving person, that they had deep emotions for you, even if they didn't express it that often. But obviously something got exposed here, or a sudden realization came in about this person and this happy relationship that you guys were in. Whatever relationship that may be, it could be at work or, like an actual romantic relationship or anything. And because of this, it's like made you very defensive, and also very protective of yourself. Because if you now recognize your worth here with the strength and you're in this fertile energy, you recognize that you are the prize, right? You're the walking prize, and that you harbor this beautiful radiant energy within you. And for someone to be able to like knock you off your equilibrium like that, it's like, whoa, like you didn't even know that could happen. You know what I mean? It's like, I didn't even know that somebody could affect me that bad, and now you're like, I never want that to happen to me again. The King of Cups could also be your energy as well, maintaining that love that you still have within yourself and for others, but just kind of being more protective, with letting people know just how deeply you care, because it's like if people are able to see that, they want it for themselves kind of thing. And most people, they don't come in and see high vibrational people and think, oh, let me, add more love to this person's life, because they think you already have enough. So instead they want to deplete it. That's like lack mentality. They're like, I want some of it. So they start kind of subconsciously clawing at your good energy, so that they may have it for themselves. movement, choices, decisions. The King of Wands, the Seven of Cups. The Three of Wands. So, one more, please. Death. Okay, so you want to be like a new person, like you feel like a new person here with Death. Like I feel like you've completely this entire experience was very transformative for you, and I don't feel like the heartache. I think it's I don't feel like you're in like this deeply sorrowful space. I think at one point you were, but I think now it's just more of an awareness of like, okay, this is, you know, how I protect myself, and this is how I make sure that that never happens again. So now there's like this wanting to move forward into the future and make good choices. So Three of Wands is about thinking about the future, and the Seven of Cups is about options, right? So you have lots of options and things that you can do, and I think there's something in particular that you're passionate about with the King of Wands here, and it's like, yeah, like we're going to transform this situation, transform our lives, get the ball rolling, go forward into our destiny, and kind of forget about what had happened in the past there, and not really forget about it, but just kind of take the lessons with you. This reminds me of like a Phoenix Rising situation. Yeah, and in order for that to happen, yeah, the Tower had to come in and there had to be great loss. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So Holy Spirit is saying like, and Wheel of Fortune and Destiny are basically the same cards. So it's like this kind of deterred you off your path, and I think you know that, you know what I mean? You just didn't know where the weak point was. King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So in the future now, I think, Aries, that you're more concerned about, again, your spiritual practice, reaching your highest potential, I believe. There's something here about like being a completely different person in regards to your spiritual nature. And with the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, there's a lot of King energy, King of Cups as well. I'm getting a very kind of like masculine vibe. If you're a woman, it's like taking control, with strength as well. Just feeling very strong, like you don't, like, I don't want to say like you don't need a man if you're a woman, right? If you're a man, obviously, like, you don't need a woman, but there's something about just wanting to be in control and not letting people kind of like mess with your emotions like it was before. Like, just like there's something about like even being above emotions, I want to say. Like, I mean, that could be a reach, but it's definitely kind of getting, I'm kind of getting that vibe. There's something about wanting like material success. I almost want to say like it's just very protective, almost like a king in a tower kind of thing. Does Holy Spirit want that for you? We'll find out. Destiny. Destiny for Aries, please. We have the Six of Cups, the Fool, the Tower, the King of Cups again. Whoa, I just got like a whole bunch of messages with that, but I'll try and describe it the best I can. It's something about like when you were a child here with the Six of Cups and the Fool. There was a carefreeness that existed in your life at one point, that there was like a disruption. You know, maybe there was a particular point in your childhood where you can say you lost your innocence, right? And I'm getting, there's something about that here. Give me a second. I feel like this protective energy around you is like wanting to protect your inner child, and you're valid in doing that. You are being the adult for the child inside that wasn't able to stand up for itself. This kid's talking to his mother here. So, I mean, you could be close to your mom and feel like you could talk to her, or if your mom is still here with us, and it's like, I don't know, it's kind of really sad. I just see you kind of like growing. I don't feel like that. I feel like that inner child has awoken. Yeah, with the Tower, I almost feel like there was something devastating, but I also feel like there's something about that inner child being awoken, which is part of your destiny as well. Like this trauma kind of like revisited what happened with the past, kind of revisited this intense feeling. It's something to do with your emotions that maybe had been like stored away for a long time with the King of Cups. Six of Cups again. So yes, something about childhood, something to do with children. And I do believe it's inner child, but it could also be like a child that you had, or I don't know. You would know this. I think more it's about an inner child thing being awoken. And the Fool again. So the Fool and the Six of Cups came out twice under Destiny. So this is definitely about, I do feel something being cracked open and healed from childhood. Okay. And this wasn't easy. So the Nine of Swords has come out again. It came out in the beginning. This, with the Wheel of Fortune and Destiny, it was supposed to happen. Like, there was like a trauma wound that was there that had to be awoken through this partnership that happened. So yeah, yeah, it wasn't easy. It had to be broken down. Stripped to bits, baby. Stripped to bits. So that you can be built anew. All right. Any messages for Aries, please? Paranormal, temptation, Holy Spirit, archangels. Yep, so again, this was divinely orchestrated to, again, break you down to bits and build you back up. Something to do with childhood wounds, something that was embedded probably in your DNA that you did not even know about. And now that it has been removed? Am I seeing it being removed? No, I just see it kind of obliterating because the Tower here is twice. So it wasn't extracted. It was like zapped right out. Okay, this was Holy Spirit and the Archangels were working in union to kind of like do that. And with paranormal, yeah, this may have been, you probably knew that something was kind of otherworldly about what was going on in this circumstance. So yeah, with temptation, I'm not quite sure. I feel like you are more protective and understanding what temptation means for you. So temptation means something different for everyone. But I think that maybe now there is something that you're understanding about, like putting your hand on the stove kind of thing, like getting your hand hot. There's something maybe that you can now see better. There's something about discernment when it comes to temptation. Okay, I'll get one more just because it feels a little open-ended. Just one more, please, Holy Spirit. False person. So this person, temptation also can mean the devil. So this person was like a temptation, a false person. You know, the good news is that you could have got trapped, and you didn't. It just seemed like it was a very devastating way to learn a lesson, to find out that this person was essentially false. But I do see that something about speaking your truth is very important as well. And your intuition and understanding that everything happens for a reason and in divine order, and that you are completely surrounded by Holy Spirit and the angels, and they're here with you during this time. And I understand why you're feeling protective as well, Aries. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If that resonated with you, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting. I love you all so much, and enjoy the rest of your day, Aries. Bye.